All right, welcome back to the podcast, everyone. We're here today with arguably our most famous guest, Tyronne.
Boys.
Roll the intro.
Now LG on for Tyronne Roberts outside. Tyronne Roberts-Davis on debut.
I should have faded out, yeah.
That's all right. All right, Ty, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Yeah, I grew up in Kempsey my whole life. Went to school with these two boys my whole life. But I used to play soccer with Ev up until about under 7s or under 8s.
Fond memories, actually. I have a story about that. I want to tell later.
Yeah.
I want to bring it up.
And then, my mum finally let me play rugby league and started playing Kempsey Dragons and also played with Smithtown.
Yes.
And then,
fond memories.
and then, just known the boys my whole life.
Yeah. Good chat.
Good intro. What do you want to start with?
Well, you tell your story about soccer.
Oh, yeah, brief intro about soccer. I remember because Tyronne played with me and like all the other boys because you can't play footy until you're like 8, hey?
Yeah.
That's like rules. So I was like kindergarten and Tyronne was on my team, the mighty Spearfish. And then we were going all right and Tyronne was like our best player. He was our striker. He used to score our goals. And then it was like you got in trouble at school or something. And then his mum
didn't do my homework.
Didn't do his homework.
Didn't mow the lawn.
Yeah.
And then he got in trouble off his mum. His mum was like pissed at him because he got in trouble at school. And then she wouldn't let you play soccer for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And those 2 weeks we like got pumped. Tyronne just carried us. I mean, fucking looking back on it, it makes sense now because he went on to be be an athlete and shit. So
I guess my story was, how many years did you play with Kempsey?
Up until under 13s, and I went that 1 year with Smithtown.
So when did you start for Kempsey?
I played with Dungutty until I think it was under 11s.
So was that 11? So then you played 11, 12,
13s.
13, and then 14s with us?
Yep, and then 15, 16.
So was that like 6 years with Dragons?
Yeah.
Didn't win a comp.
Oh, well.
1 year with Smithtown. And won a comp. And then left the next year, so I don't really understand it. But yeah. So obviously, Ty, you made your NRL debut.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Pardon?
How old were you?
I was 19.
19.
And then, just fresh on the scene. It just came out of nowhere, actually. I got home from, because I was still playing on 20s, but back then you had to either be studying or working, and I was doing my apprenticeship.
All trades?
Yeah, through all trades. And then, I got home one afternoon, had no train that afternoon. I was just playing the game, playing Xbox, and that's when King rings me. And I was thinking, who's this? Neil Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rings me, and it was all like unknown number. I didn't have his number saved and everything, and that's when I answer it. I was like, hello, who's this? And he goes, is this Tyronne? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, it's me, Neil. I was like, hey, how are you? And he asked me, and he goes, would you like to come in and do a couple of days training with us? And I was like, yeah, sweet. So I told my boss, I said, I've got to go in, do a couple of days training with the boys. And that's when I done that. That's when I came that Thursday. The Thursday before the game, I was there and I was sitting down at old Rio Vista house there.
Yeah.
I was there and I was sitting down and I was just on my phone and he rang again. And I was like, oh, what did I do? Like, I thought I was in trouble or something. I was shitting it. That's when he goes, how are you? Like, how's your day been? And I was like, yeah, it's good, everything. And that's when he goes, how would you like to play this weekend? I just like stopped. I was like, I'd love it. Like I just started and shit. And I said, like in the little room, I was just pacing up and down. And I was like, yeah, sweet. And that's when after I got off the phone with him, I rang mum. Mum was all happy and that. And then I rang dad. My dad was all happy. And that's when funniest thing was when I first got to training, Anthony or Frankie. He goes, how many tickets do you need? I was like,
fuck.
I was like, I don't know yet. I'll let you know on Saturday. That's when it came to Saturday, and he goes, so how many tickets do you need? And I was like, 36. And then I had my debut down there in Newcastle, and couldn't think I don't think we won.
No, I remember you scored.
Yeah, I scored off
It was off your cousin too, wasn't it?
Scored off him, but I think they just beat us.
Yeah, they might have actually. Now thinking back to it,
Yeah, wasn't it like 28?
it's close.
24?
Yeah, it was a close game.
Because I remember I was playing with Jared Hayne, and I was like, and he first got injured. I was thinking, fuck.
Yeah, because I still remember that, like, because me, Lachlan, we all drove to Newey and that. And, like, not even lying, like, when you scored that try, I felt like crying, I was, like, tearing up. I don't know, it felt so weird.
When I scored, I didn't know what to do, like.
Yeah.
I was like, because I didn't know where you were sitting. I was going to point to you, but so I was looking around, I didn't know, so I just patted myself on the head.
Yeah, but all the boys are just fucking crazy, eh? Everyone's just jumping up and shit.
Yeah, like, when I was out there, I ran out, and I was thinking, like, it didn't really hit me until, like, I started looking around, and I was like, fuck. And I looked, and I seen Connie to my right. I was thinking, fuck, I'm actually playing it. I see, and the next minute, see Jared Hayne kicking off. Like, I was one of my fucking heroes, like, I look up to, like, my idols I look up to when I was young. And that's when seeing like kick off, and I'm like, yeah, I'm actually playing here. And
that's
yeah. Other than that, fuck, it was a great experience. Like, there's nothing better than like working, like, putting in the hard yards,
finally, and then getting rewarded for it.
Finally getting rewarded for it.
So Neil Henry gave you the debut, didn't he?
Yeah.
You got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, he's a great coach. Yeah,
because he's not coaching at the moment, is he?
Nah, I don't know. I think he's just commentating now.
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, he was for a few years. I'm pretty sure he's still there. So yeah, he's a good bloke then.
Yeah, one of the best.
High praises for him.
Yep.
That's good. So obviously, now everyone knows like who you are and that. Obviously from a small town. How was that? Like, what was that like? Like getting scouted from a small town like Kempsey and shit like that. Like, did you have much to do with that, or was it like?
No, not really. Like, so I was just playing footy with like the boys and like you know.
Yeah, you were the best out of like
and like
coming through Mid North Coast, but
and it was like then that's when I got a call one afternoon after school, and this dude rings me and he goes, "Oh, hey, it's Tyronne." I was like, "Yeah."
All these random numbers, eh?
I was like, "Who's this?" And I said, "Oh," he said his name and that. That's when I was like, "Oh, hello," and it was like a manager. That's when I just kept getting more and more calls like that. Like,
how old were you?
People wanted to sign me like 15, 16. People like wanted to manage me and that. That's when just went from there. Then so after like. So my name was getting thrown. It must have been getting thrown around.
Yeah. Down
there, and that's when a couple of scouts came to a couple of games and watched me and came out to me, and that's when I went to a trial down in Newcastle for under 18s.
Yeah.
I was only 16. That's when I didn't get picked for that. Then that's when the week after I came straight up here, had a trial up here with Titans against Samoa, and I didn't get on until about last 20 minutes of the second half, and then I don't know how I don't know, they chucked me in fullback and we won the game, and that's when somehow I got man of the match.
Last 20.
Yeah. So I got man of the match, and that's when some dude, I was shaking all the small boys' hands and the coaches and that, and that's when I went to walk over to mum, and then this Titan scout came up to me, shook me and goes, "We'll be seeing you soon, mate." I was like thinking, I didn't think much of it then. Yeah. That's when I came out to sign my contract, it was him who shook my hand. Like, he goes, "I told you I'd see you soon." I was like, yeah.
That's off
That's true.
So how was your 16 there? So you obviously had to move out of home. How was that?
Yeah. It was different because it wasn't a boarding school, so I had to move in with another family.
Yeah, what's it called?
Homestay.
Yeah, was it an NRL based thing or?
No, it was through Kebra. So like,
okay,
because Kebra had like heaps of international boys come over too, like from NZ. So they'd have families. They'd go stay with families as well. And then I first moved up, and I was living in Varsity Lakes. And do you know where the train station is?
Yeah,
Varsity Lakes, and then not straight across the highway there's that huge school. well, next to there's apartments, and that's where I used to live. And I remember when I first went to school, he goes, "Oh, how are you going to get here Friday morning?" I was like, "What do you mean Friday morning?" Like, "Oh, we got training." I was like, "What time?" And he goes, "Oh, you got to be here before 5:30." I was thinking, "Holy fuck!"
What have I signed up for?
Yeah. I said, I went home and told the lad I was staying with, and his car was like hardly working, so I had to walk at night, like early in the morning. I had to walk across, had to walk across the highway, and then like where this little pathway is, there's like grass was taller than me. So I was just shit myself walking down there. That's when I had to jump on the train. Then I had to catch a train in the ring, then jump off it in the ring, catch a taxi because there was no buses there. So I'd catch a taxi with a couple of boys to school, get to school before 4:30, 5:30, and then get flogged, then go have a shower, and then go to school. So that there was our first 2 periods, getting flogged, and that's when we'll have 4 more periods.
That's fucked, eh?
Yeah.
Do you train in the afternoon as well?
So yeah, at school would have Monday mornings, second period. I remember it briefly, like, cause I got my timetable. I was thinking, what the fuck is this? Like, what am I doing? That's second period training. That's when Wednesdays was the worst because it was like after recess I was hot as fuck and would just get smashed like in fitness. I remember one day on the Wednesday we had to do tyres and like push them along the ground. It was dry as fuck and they weren't going nowhere. So we had to do that, and that school training was like army training. Like it was probably worse than pre-season, like NRL pre-season.
Really?
Yeah, it is up there. There's no wonder why they're one of the best schools.
Canberra, yeah.
So your school team went well?
Yeah. Oh, first year I was there, I sort of thought I was a curse because like 2 years I was there, we got knocked out in the first semis, and that's when the second year we got beat by Palm Beach to go to, I think it was Queensland State to play for the state. That's when we got knocked out then. That's when the year I left, they've been winning.
Ever since.
Yeah. So I was thinking, fuck, what did I do? What did I do to deserve that? I was cheering to, like, when I first went there, I didn't know anything about them. That's when, like, I looked them up on YouTube and then, like, seen all, like, how many games. And I watched the year before, 2013, Aussie Schoolboys highlights, like, through, because they versed Patrician Brothers.
Yeah.
They versed us when Dallin Martinez-Lesniak was versing them. I was like,
is he only a year older than us?
I think he's 2.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then that day, I was watching all that, all the highlights for that, and I was thinking, fuck yes, like, because some of them boys were still, that played in that team was still in school the year I was there. I was like, thinking, yeah, fuck it, like, we'll go good. And we just got, I don't know, we just got put out first knockout round. And so next year, went one step better, but yeah, still didn't make it. So
yeah,
but it was all right. Good learning experience and shit.
Yeah.
When you're there, playing footy with school, are you playing footy every arvo for the Titans?
So when I was at the school, so I wasn't signed with anyone at the time. So I just moved up to because my manager wanted to get me out of Kempsey and like put me in a system. So he was mates with the coach at the school. So I went there. That's when like no one like knew of me. I just rocked up. I missed all their pre-season training. I just played trials, and then they were just all spinning out. That's when I had like my real long hair. Yeah. I was playing cricket.
Curls.
Yeah, had that. That's when I remember when I was playing like first trial, like I was playing fullback, and one of the halfbacks goes, "Oh, run a block," and I was looking at it, I was thinking, what the fuck's a block? I was like, I don't know what it means. He goes, "Oh, just run behind him." Yeah. And so I did, and I was looking at him, and he passed it. And I didn't really know what to do. I just froze. I was thinking, why is he passing it to me for? And he's there. I said, like, lucky, like one of the boys picked it up and they scored. Yeah. That's when he goes, "Do you know what a block is?" I was like, "Nah." He goes, that's what he was telling me on the way back. That's when I quickly learnt. That's when that's when I was playing for there, and I was going pretty good in trials. That's when one of the boys, I don't know, they must think he was shitty at me. And I made a break, and one lad tucked me around the legs, and then he came over the top, and as he was on me, he pulled my hair. And I was thinking, fuck, what a dog. And I said, yeah, but I said, me and him become pretty good mates after that. Yeah, so I didn't like him when I first because I seen who it was. He pulled my hair. I didn't like him. I didn't talk to him or anything. I said, become pretty good mates then after that.
Yeah.
Funny how it works, eh?
Yeah.
Because obviously your manager wanted to get you out of Kempsey. There's a lot of fucking talent in Kempsey.
Yeah.
Do you think, it's obviously scary moving, when you first come up, you didn't know anyone. How scary is that? Because I think, there's some good players in Kempsey that can probably progress to that next level, but I don't know if there's that fear factor.
Yeah, there was when we were growing up, there was way more better players than me. A couple of them, and then but it's just, I don't know, they just don't. I don't know. It's hard to explain. They don't want to. They think home's going to run away from them, but it's not. And I think some of them some of them get really homesick pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then so that sort of just the wells on them, and then it starts building up, and that's when they just crack and they just move home and they just stay there.
How tough was it for you though? Because you and your mum were pretty close.
Yeah.
Is that the hardest thing?
Oh yeah. I don't know. When your manager at the time told me that he got me a scholarship at the school, at footy school, and I was excited. I was thinking, yeah, fuck, I'm moving. I'm getting out of here. And I said, I was excited and everything, but then it hit me
kind of kicks in.
Yeah, a week or two later, not going home to mum, and then not having cooked meals and shit, good home cooked meals, and then sort of fending for myself.
Yeah.
At that age too, so. Yeah, I didn't know. I just quickly learnt on the feet how to do washing up, my own clothes, how to work a washing machine, how to
take it for
everything.
granted.
Cooking, everything. That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say to young kids now.
Enjoy it, eh?
Yeah, live at home as long as you can.
Save that money,
definitely.
Save that money into it, and learn all the little stuff, because you don't know how much it's going to help you in the long run.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's shit, eh?
Do you think that you might? Oh, you need shit.
No, I said that shit, eh?
I thought you said I needed shit, eh? I was like, what? I was just going to say, do you think that because you were so close with your mum, that helped you when you moved out? You were able to sort of reach out to her?
Yeah, because that's what I sort of, mum would ring me every second day, so and ask me how I was going and that, and I'll tell her I'm getting a bit homesick and that, but she'll just put me on straight and narrow and tell me you're there for a reason, and if you if you keep training, you're gonna get rewarded, as I said, and my mum's one of those girls that are she doesn't like stuff given to her. She likes to work for it and then be rewarded. So that's what she sort of instilled into me and my sisters as well. So that's what sort of drove me when I moved away. So I just didn't want to I didn't want to move away and then go home and just be someone as that could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know what I mean.
It's thrown around heaps, eh?
Especially in Kempsey.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah.
So, that's what sort of drove me to get to where I did.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking crazy, about 19.
Yeah.
Making your debut, moving out 16 and shit. Talking about your family. Obviously, there's some big, your family's pretty well successful in the sport industry. Amos, James, Tyronne. That's just off the top of my head. Albert, Kelly, you're related to Albert, aren't you?
Yeah.
Obviously you're closer to James.
Yep.
Did he help you through the...
Yeah, well, so when I was down... Because when he was at Penrith, I went down there for holidays, and because he had the same manager as me as well.
Yeah.
So he goes, I heard you might be on Titan. I was like, yeah, how do you know? And I was thinking, what the fuck? I said, he goes, manager told me. I was like, we have the same manager. He was like, yeah. I was thinking, oh, fuck, well, he didn't tell me that. I said, and he goes, don't tell anyone because I'm going to be on it as well.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, fuck, yeah, I was cheering.
Yeah.
So, when he came up, I remember we was, he moved into Rabina beyond Dog and Parrot.
Yeah.
So that was stomping ground.
The local.
That's the trivia. Wednesday night trivia.
And then, and that's when I was living there with him. And I remember I had to do, so when I signed with Titans, they made me do training with a CrossFit dude. Like a couple of us boys do training with a CrossFit dude in Rabina, and then go to school and then train again for midday or the arvo, and then next day have training that afternoon with them. And so like we were getting punished, and like we were getting tired out and shit. And then I just like I sort of remember when he first moved in, like this was when like he was fresh up here on Gold Coast, and like I remember watching him play for Tweed. One game he just killed it, and so next week he was playing NRL. I was thinking, fuck, yeah, how good, like he's up here, and like him, Kirk, and Dale, like we were all pretty close when we were younger. So like it was like, oh, he's like an old brother to me, and like he sort of gave me a few little tips and tricks like to work on through my game and that. So yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. So and for anyone who doesn't know those names, they're all professional rugby league players. Amos is retired now.
Yeah.
Albert's overseas. But do you feel, was there any pressure, or no? Do you ever feel like I've got to live up to this, or not really?
Nah, not really. I just thought like I don't know how to explain, like how to word it. I just thought like if I just put my best foot forward, like
So
see what the outcome
never comparing
is.
yourself to
Nah.
yeah, that's good then.
It's good attitude.
Yeah, I was like thinking like if I just put my best foot forward and see what happens, you know, and then
that's hectic. We put up a post the other day asking for a few fan questions. What are they? They're not fans, are
Just
they?
follower questions.
Just follow-up questions. But
The fans.
The fans. Got a few ones here. What's it called? Do you have any superstitious?
Before you play footy, same pair of undies every game.
Like I can't wear the like the long box undies. I can't wear those.
You have to wear the fucking G-bangers.
I wear the V's. Always wear the V's. And then like before I put my boots, like I put my boots on that, but before I actually tie them up, I'd undo every lace, go through, and then do it back up, and then do my shoelace up.
For every game.
Yeah, and then do it back up, and then that's all I can think of. I think
I haven't worn V undies since I was like fucking 6 or 7. I hate them.
Yeah, I remember I got
don't know how you
paid
play
out once, and I was
footy.
like, I'm never getting them again.
I don't know. It's comfortable for me. I get too many suctions when I wear the long jocks ones.
Yeah.
That's what I hate.
Where is this one? Who was the best player you played against?
Best player I've played against.
Actually, not the best who you think's the best, but like probably the best, like to your knowledge, that in that game. Because obviously it'd be Thurston, you'd think, but
yeah, it was probably JT. Like when I was on the wing, and he was obviously on my side, and when he got the ball, like I didn't know whether to stay up or he's going to kick, so I was back and forth, and hesitating, and so like he just like he can do anything.
Yeah,
like it's like, and that's what another thing just spooked me. Like when I was versing him, I was thinking, "Fuck, like that's actually him." Like I can't ask him for a photo. I played him. So but probably him. Yeah, JT.
Most talented player you played with?
Probably I've. So there was a couple growing up. Latrell was one of them for when I versing him in group days, old group 2 days.
Do you remember when we versed him at fucking Union that time?
At Chatham.
Bruh.
Yeah, the 7th.
He carved everyone, eh? We thought we had a good little team cracking, eh? Time was the best, just give it to him, but...
Jared Clark that too, yeah?
Oh, no, it was that year before.
That year, and that's when there was Keaton Kelly. He was fucking good, you know, back in the day.
Won a comp with Smithtown also. Stayed loyal with the boys too.
And Nate Welsh, he was fucking one of the quickest kids I've ever seen growing up.
He was a man child in that was like under 11s to fucking 15s.
Him. So Latrell, Keaton, Nate, and Ethan Roberts. He was
Ethan.
Yeah.
He's a tough cunt, eh?
Yeah. He was scary when we were younger.
It was tough in 20s when we used to watch them.
When you were like playing against like your opposite number, who was the hardest sort of to defend, running at you in the games that you played or have played?
Like the hardest to tackle, or
Yeah, or just it was scary to try and defend them.
probably Rodder Tuivasa-Sheck.
Oh,
Fuck that.
Yeah, I remember I got the ball. I was over there, and it was last, and I kicked it down to the corner, and like it pulled up, and I was thinking, yeah, I got this. I got him here, and then as I dived at him, and as I dived, he just went boom, and I just seen him go from there to there. I was going bang over the dead ball line, and he just ran like 30 meters. Then
Freak,
I was thinking, fuck.
Here we go. This one's biggest lesson you have learnt from footy and put into your daily life.
it's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
That is very tough.
Give him a moment here. It's
Who sent that?
Yeah.
Nathan Phillips.
I like it.
What was it again?
So, biggest lesson you've learnt from footy and also what you put into your daily life. Like, so something that you've learnt that you've like.
That you still use today, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Or like,
It's really
Oh,
tough.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking hard.
I don't know how to answer that.
Getting all deep.
What have
Thanks, Nathan.
what was the question? What have I learned?
So, have a read that. So, biggest lesson you've learnt.
Biggest lesson you've learned from footy and put into your daily life? I wouldn't have a clue.
That's all right. That's
It's a tough question.
It's a tough
Yeah.
question.
I thought you were going to say something generic like, hard work.
Yeah. Credit to the boys, eh?
I wouldn't have a clue. That's a very good question.
It's tough, eh? Where is this little kid?
Let me think about it. I'll probably say it close to the end. I'll probably come up with something.
Yeah. Who's the best player? Like Joey Johns or JT? Who's the GOAT? Or anyone else that you think's the best ever? Don't be brushing my boy, bro.
If I'd choose between Joey and JT, probably be JT, but Cam Smith is up there.
Thank you. See?
Cam Smith.
Easily, bro.
He's one of the goats.
He's just so smart, eh?
Yeah.
He's not like on the highlight reel. He's just
Just everything he does is just clinical.
can't play 400 games. That was his 400 from the weekend too.
At that
Gnarly.
in that position as well.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
He's never injured, eh?
He's not that big.
Yeah,
athletic,
80
yeah.
minutes too.
I was thinking before, I was going to ask you, when you mentioned you got the call up, did you feel like before that you were ready to play NRL? Were you like, when leading into it, were you like, yeah, I'm playing good at the moment, I could be on the radar, or was it just...
No, I was just playing good. Like I was playing good footies in 20s, but that's a whole different level from what NRL is. But yeah, no, when I got the call, I sort of didn't feel like I earned it, because like there was, when you think about it, like there was been a couple other boys there that have done whole pre-season. I'd done it, and I only done 20s pre-season. That's nothing to what NRL pre-season. And then I got the call up, and I was thinking, fuck, like what did I do to deserve this? You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fuck.
It's pretty
Kinda know
humble in a way, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's something about you as well, though. Like, you hate talking about footy.
yeah. Like I don't like. I love playing it, but I don't.
Yeah, he
like
fucking.
watching it.
I was going to bring it up. He doesn't watch football.
I don't. Only times I watched like the first actual games I ever watched, like properly, was probably when James played State of Origin.
Yeah, because I remember
the only games I've played.
back when Kane Cook, one of our mates, we used to always go around there for Origin and shit. And we'd all be out abusing the TV, like all fucking young. And then Tyronne would be playing COD.
Yeah.
And he'd walk out, wouldn't even ask what the score is, like, after the game. We're just like, fuck. And he was good at it. We're just like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Explain it. It's just like I love it, but I don't like watching it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What about after like NRL games and 20s? You were always in the bus, eh?
yeah.
See, if I was that good, I'd probably just be sucking every fucking gun off, eh?
But like in 20s it was different, because like some games would, like say if you had a TV game down in Sydney, would have to catch a plane from Gold Coast Airport at 5:40 in the morning, get down there to play at, I don't know, about 10 or 11, and then after the game, come straight back. So it was tough.
Tired, eh?
It was a tough gig. And you just get home and relax, and especially for the Sunday game, then you got work the next day.
And that's 20s.
Yeah.
So imagine being that full time,
Yeah.
and just NRL, like fuck.
But NRL's better because like they go down a couple of days before the game and relax.
Yeah,
and
true. So you're not
They're
working.
not working.
Yeah.
Ty's
Have a
doing
training.
a trade.
Yeah, have a training. I like have a training run sometimes down there, and then then they stay after the night down there, and that's when the next morning they come back. So that's pretty more relaxed.
Yeah, true. They're not waking up and thinking,
Yeah.
got to work tomorrow.
We go do a freaking 10-hour shift on the
That's
tools.
Yeah, that was one of the worst when I was working. Like I'd go to training, like so I'd finish work at 3, so I'd leave the house at probably about 6 or 5:40. That's when I go to work until 3, then come home real quick, get changed, have a little quick feed, and then go to training, and then training start at 4:30. Get home at 8, have a shower, have a feed at 9, and go to sleep and do it again.
There's no like that 8 hour
Nah.
to yourself, eh? It's just
Nah.
like work, train,
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, so it gets you, it creeps up on you.
Mm.
So yeah, that was probably one of the biggest lessons there. Like for Nathan's question, like going from like I was playing on TV and shit, but I was working first year apprenticeship on $9.40 an hour, doing that 8 hour days, going training still and coming home, getting home at 9 o'clock and then waking up and doing it again. So that was probably to Nathan's question, that was probably it. Like
Yeah.
like
I
I
think
don't know, hard work. Like it's sort of like sometimes it like you get drawn into it pretty quick. Like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm playing," like putting on a jersey,
Yeah.
but they don't realise like what you're actually doing
so much
away from it.
behind
yeah.
it, eh? And I was about to
Yeah.
say, like, us as fans, we still do it now. We abuse the fuck out of someone if they make an error and it costs them the game. But there's so like they're doing so much more than
Yeah.
what we see them play an 80-minute game.
Yeah,
They've got so much more shit going on in their lives and like throughout the week and
Yeah.
training and stuff. Like, I think we overlook it a lot as fans.
Definitely. Especially like the young teams too. Like he's not
Yeah.
even really
Yeah,
getting
even-
paid at that point.
20s, yeah, like. As
so
you're
like
saying.
that's what they basically like. That's why when you're in 20, they basically want you to have a job,
That
so you have
backup.
an income as well. So,
So we 20s don't get paid.
not much, not much.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I was pretty lucky to rack in 300 and something a week. From work.
Lucky.
Bad.
After 40-hour week. So yeah,
Oh, is that from the apprenticeship?
apprenticeship. Yeah,
Fucking
I
hell.
got 940 an hour.
Remember Com Game site? We always just go sit in
Yeah,
the toolbox.
yeah. I was probably the most relaxed job I've ever been on. The
That's-
Com Games.
That's
It
the
was
most
that easy.
relaxed job I've ever
Yeah.
been on. And like
It was that easy.
Is that when you're working with Shane?
that was Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did nothing. Shout out to Shane.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hookup.
Yeah.
So 20s and resis, what do you think's tougher and like more competitive?
Reserve, like Q Cup.
Is it because they got the
That's like more. That's more physical. Like it's like a NRL game physicality.
like 20s is like a score fest, hey? Like it's always
it's
points,
like just
points.
fast.
Yeah.
So, like Q Cup is more physical. And
You got the old heads too, eh?
Yeah.
Like people that have been there and done
Yeah.
that, and they're like,
and then they come back and then Q Cup is up there like in footy, like
Yeah.
high standard. So yeah, it's like you get like players who like don't make the team for NRL, they come back and play that. So it's not like you're playing against, more like you're playing park footy.
yeah. Who are
Still
you playing for
good
this
footy.
year? Burleigh.
Yeah, Burleigh Bears.
Who is someone that is dropping off that plays Burleigh Bears like that's been there, like NRL player that plays it in and out every now and then? I'm trying to think from Titans who gets like that 18th man. Luke Page plays for you, eh? Plays for
Yeah.
Burleigh. He's been there for ages, eh?
Yeah, he's been there for years.
And he plays for what international teams he plays for? Is it Papua New Guinea?
Yeah, PNG.
He's captain, eh?
Yeah, the White Kummel.
Like,
They call him the White Kummel.
he just remember there's all those YouTube videos and the cunt off the kickoff just running straight.
Yeah, that's how weird this.
When we were young, yeah.
So one of the dudes that the dude that he was running, like he kept knocking out.
Yeah.
He plays at Burleigh now as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Small world.
So I was thinking, what the fuck? Like what a small world.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. So Resi's definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good footy. Very good footy. It's like I don't know, it's got that I don't know, it's like an NRL game but just not as much crowd.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. A little bit less skilled as well.
Yeah.
I guess. The halves and that.
Yeah, but the physicality is up there in it.
Yeah.
NRL. So yeah, it's pretty good footy.
Yeah.
How are you going at the moment?
Yeah, we're going good. So we're
It's
coming
like second or something?
Yeah, coming second. Sunny Coast coming first. They've only lost one game, I think.
Who do they have? Where are they? What's their feeder club?
Melbourne. So they got like a little Harry Grant and all that.
Fuck, they pull them out of their arse.
Yeah.
Did they have Billy Walters before he went to Melbourne? It seems like
Yeah, Billy Walter. Also, like Melbourne have East and Sunny Coast as their feeder clubs. So
yeah, they got two, eh?
Yeah, Titans have Burleigh and Tweed, and then the Broncos, they have Wynnum, Redcliffe, South Logan, and North Devils.
They got 4.
Yeah,
a lot of good footy players come out of this southeast Queensland area.
Yeah.
Heaps.
Bruh, Payne. Have you ever played against Payne Haas?
Yeah, I went to school with him.
Fuck, bruh. He's probably my favourite footballer, forward at the moment.
He's
eh?
a monster.
His engine is unreal.
He's like that's how when we used to do
Because he's 19 now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do 8K runs on Friday mornings.
Yeah.
And because he was one of the fittest forwards there, and like one of my goals was to get sub 40.
Yeah.
He would always get sub 40. Like, I'd always come in just behind him.
And
so
he's a front rower.
Yeah. So I'd always like try to stick with him.
Yeah.
And like so I can try to get it, but like, I'd stick with him all the way up until halfway. Like so we'd run from main beach to the spit, turn around the spit and come back to the main beach, and then we'd do that. That's when so like on the way back halfway he'd just he'd just flick a switch and just take off. It was just fucked. And I could not keep up with him.
How old? So what were you then?
I was probably 17.
And he's 3 years younger than us.
Yeah, no, I think he's 2, so he'd been 15.
And they'd piss you off, eh?
Yeah,
they'd piss a few of the older boys too. I
yeah,
reckon.
yeah. That's what
Old.
it was. It was a couple of the older boys didn't like it too because like he was killing it in his age group, and like he could have played like A's at that age, but I think just the coach was just holding him off
because of
his age.
He's such a monster, but he's so big, man, for a 19-year-old.
He's massive.
And he played Origin this year. Played one game.
Yeah, at 19.
That's gnarly.
He's my favourite at the moment. What were we talking about before? Oh, so got a baby on the way.
Yeah, got a baby on the way due December.
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
No. So we're having
having a baby reveal.
Gender reveal. So so she goes for a scan in exactly 2 weeks from now, and then my cousin is going to get the scan, and then she's going to set everything up.
Wait, and so when was it due again? When's the baby due?
December.
What are you hoping for? Boy,
This is the big Tony sitting here thinking, this is tough.
I don't really mind. I'm just excited for it.
Surely you want a boy.
Yeah, I do, but then I also want a girl as well. Like,
yeah, you're always good with babies and stuff when we're growing up.
I don't really mind, but I just want to hurry up and get here.
Yeah. Are you scared?
Nah, not really.
You got heaps of support, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't know. I love kids. Yeah. So so I'm not really scared. I'm more excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna change me a lot.
Yeah. Nah, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Change for the better.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna stay on Gold Coast when you have a kid?
Yeah. Gonna stay here. So
exciting.
See what happens.
Have a little Mac. You're gonna stay like in the house unit at the moment?
Yeah.
Max coming in, Uncle Max.
Uncle Max taking care of the baby.
Yeah.
Is Keith still living with you?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, girl.
Kill.
I mean, you got everyone to help you out.
Yeah, fuck. Get some babysitters. For young kids coming up, do you have any advice for them?
Particularly like ones coming out of small towns.
Yeah, it's like Kempsey. I'm pretty sure there's
just
a few blokes from Kempsey that we're watching.
Yeah, just stick to it. Like sometimes it gets hard, but like you get after you get through that sort of phase and that you realize how good you'll feel and like it'll just help you for the better. Yeah. So like don't just give up easily and like if you move away then like you're gonna have to move away from back home. But just stick to it and make sure you're just right mentally, not just physically as well.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest thing with like young kids that move out of home, like old country towns. They're not right mentally. Like they want to just go home. So, but yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. Make sure you're right mentally.
Make the jump, but
yeah,
go for it.
Without a doubt, yeah, something new.
Any goals for you in the future?
Plans,
goals, anything?
Nah, not really. Not at the moment. I haven't really been thinking about it.
Just living.
More like just getting ready for baby. Yeah. That's probably my main focus.
Yeah, would be.
Yeah.
Crazy, eh?
So then, that's about it.
What about for footy? Do you still want to sort of pursue it?
Yeah, I don't want to give up yet. So like,
we're still young. What are you, 22? We're 22, 21, 22.
Yeah.
Turned 22. So I still want to give it another crack. Yeah. So just see what happens.
There's plenty of people here, like at the moment,
Cody
who are at
Walker.
the top of their game.
Yeah.
26 debuted.
No.
Yeah.
You've already been there. Except that Sandon and shit. So I reckon you'll be sweet, bro. We'll wrap it up.
Yep.
Wrap it up. Righto.
Play one of them. Close your eyes and just pick one. I really appreciate you coming on, Ty.
Cheers, boys.
Appreciate it. If you like this episode, everyone, please like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. Just let them know. Be like, I've got a mate who's got a podcast. Share it with the boys.
Oh, no one won that competition either.
Yes. Damn it.
But we'll be probably running another one soon.
Yeah, we'll just keep it up. Try and get Instagram going.
Try and give someone $100.
Yeah.
I'd highly doubt that. 'Cause you used to probably tightest people I know. They probably spent it on more gear.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Ty.
Thanks, guys.